G'day guys, how's it going? It is Jared HD here. Welcome to the 63rd episode in our Aston Villa career mode series for FIFA 19. And today is a very exciting episode. As you can see, it is the January transfer window. A lot of business I am hoping to get done. We still have a decent amount of money as well, so very excited to see what we can do. And as we take a look at the calendar, we have some massive games ahead of us as well. The games I will be playing more than likely today will be both Merseyside clubs as we go away to Goodison Park to take on Everton, and then a pretty big game as we travel away to Anfield to take on Liverpool. But if you guys do go on to enjoy today's episode, make sure you leave a like on the video. Also, if you're new around here, scorpion kick that subscribe button down below. But let's get into what is sure to be a monumental episode in the series. So I've been doing a little bit of dissecting of the squad, and I realized our starting 11 is pretty damn good with a lot of players still having room to grow. So I'm going to be really focusing on our squad depth this season. So I'm going to be looking to bring in a new backup striker because right now our only option is Pintor. And we saw when Pintor was injured how little options we had besides Silva and Jesus. I also want to bring in a quality backup centre back to help May, mainly because I want to have options in case there are injuries or suspensions. Potentially might be going in for a pre-contract signing as well, but that one's still up in the air. Yep, it's no longer up in the air because I have just found Neymar available on a pre-contract this season. We are going to be trying to sign him. Yes, he is 31 years of age, but if we get him next season, he might be down to an 89 overall. Still one of the world's best players. Still going to be an incredible addition to our side. So I just can't give up the opportunity to try signing Neymar. And I feel like if we don't win the Champions League this season, we're going to be shoo-ins to win it next season. So I would love to have Neymar next season. I'm going to straight up offer 240 to 360,000 and we will see what he says. So now in terms of centre backs, I'm looking at these guys. We have Mirko Scuffi, the young Italian centre back from Chelsea who we could get on the cheap because he has 6 months remaining on his contract and obviously isn't 23 years of age or older. So we can't go in for a pre-contract, but we could get him for as low as £16 million. Fikio Tamori, Jeremy Jellin, who has a £4 million release clause, and the former Aston Villa man, the man we had in the championship, Axel Tuanzebe, tempted to get him as well. And then in terms of backup striker, Dominic Solanke and Dominic Calvert-Lewin really topping my list. You know what? I'm actually going to go in for a backup striker now. Calvert-Lewin is the man I'm going in for. Big fan of his in real life. He is at Wolfsburg in this save, so let's see what sort of a price we can get him at. Hopefully we have him for the game against Everton, if not the Leicester one. We're going to offer a transfer fee to start off with. I'm going to say £22 million, and the German outfit want 31.5 plus a 5% sell-on clause. Not a fucking chance, mates. 23.5 million, 30. Let's say 25.3. I'm just going to meet them in the middle. So 25.3. What are they going to say? They're going to have a think about it. So Wolfsburg have rebuffed us here. They want £30.3 million. I'm not prepared to pay that much, so I'm going to go back in. I'll probably say 26.3. Just trying to lowball them as much here. Don't know if I want to go much higher than that though. So 26.3 million for Calvert-Lewin. They're going to accept it. Good. So his weekly wage at Wolfsburg is 59,000. Let's say 71,000. Hopefully we can have the now middle-aged English striker in our squad. Oh my God! Neymar! Okay. Neymar has accepted a pre-contract deal here at Aston Villa. I can't deny that. I cannot accept. I have to accept this. Neymar will be an Aston Villa player next season. Oh my goodness gracious me. Our squad's going to be freakish, man. Absolutely incredible business. Let's go, lads. Calvert-Lewin accepts our transfer offer. It is just success after success after success at the moment. Our new backup striker, who can also play on the left-hand side, which will prove to be handy, is going to be Dominic Calvert-Lewin. So here's our first look at Calvert-Lewin as an Aston Villa man. It's a shame that in the game they haven't updated the graphics package. and it still shows the championship, but that is a fantastic addition to our side. We might have overpaid slightly, but he's still going to be very good for us, especially when we get deep into the Champions League. Hopefully we get deep into the Champions League, but £26.3 million, I'm very happy with that. So we get 2 transfer offers here. One of them I'm very open to, and that is for Dominic Revan. £730,000 for the man with no game face and no star face or star head or whatever you call it. I'm going to accept that. But then a deal that I'm going to flat out reject, it is for Hirving Lozano, Chucky Lozano. I'm going to block offers for him. He's been one of our best players since we got him. An incredible addition to our side. I remember when I had Erdegaard. Yeah, Lozano, 10 million times better than Erdegaard. But it is now time for our first game of the new year, travelling away to Goodison Park as we take on Everton. Goodison Park is always one of my favourite places to travel in FIFA. A beautiful stadium in my opinion, and I'm very excited to see how we go against the Toffees today. Of course, Calvert-Lewin, former Everton player. It will be pretty good shithousery if he can score. You guys know I'm going to be starting him. When I sign a new player, it's like when you buy a new piece of clothing or something and you just wear it 24/7. That's like me with Calvert-Lewin right now. I just want to play him all the time. Jordan Pickford as well. I forgot about that. Jordan Pickford, a former Everton player. So a lot of storylines heading into this one. So here is the Everton starting 11. Dahlberg is their keeper. Dumfries, Diaz, Ginter, Alaba. They've got a pretty good back line there. Zobnin and Sander Berge, they have definitely been looking at FIFA. João Mario, Onyekuru and Lookman with Moise Keane up front. That is a career mode player's wet dream. And now taking a look at our side, of course, Jordan Pickford, the former Everton man, starting in between the sticks for us. Our full strength backline. It is a full strength starting 11, and it really should have been all the way full strength, except obviously I've put Calvert-Lewin into the starting striker spot ahead of Silva. He's up front with Gabby Jesus. Well, one there from Mendy. This lighting is a bit crazy, but it's Calvert-Lewin going to Jesus! That would have been our first goal of the new year, and it would have been an assist for Calvert-Lewin, but it's a good save. Lookman on the attack here. Mendy defending. It's fallen to Keane. They hit it, but it's a save for Pickford. They're on the attack here. Henry Onyekuru up against Julian Brandt. That swung in, well blocked from Kimpembe. I think we might have gone behind there if there wasn't a block. All right, we are going to make a substitution. Calvert-Lewin off, Silva on. Probably the way I should have started the game, but he gets his first 68 minutes in a Villa shirt. They're on the attack here. Why is my control? Oh, my fucking controller's frozen. What a save, Pickford. Clear it! My fucking controller is fucking... look, now it fucking works. Of course it does. I couldn't control the players. I was trying to change it. Look, it's gone again. Fuck this fucking shit, man. Unbelievably frustrated by that. Like, I've got my controller on charge, and if it moves slightly, the controller just goes haywire. That's... Pickford made a bloody great save as well in the link-up. But bloody hell. Look, you can just see me running off to the side with Brandt, and then, does it go down as an own goal? Yeah, I think it does, man. Like, that's just frustrating because it auto-changed to Mendy. That is so frustrating. Jota in there. Cleared away. Come on, we need to get them on the counter-attack. Do I think we deserve a point out of this game? No, but am I pissed off with the goal that we conceded and think we deserve some justice? Yes, I do. It's not going to come in that play, though. That was trash on my behalf. I'm having a terrible game today. Well, that's frustrating. That's just our second loss of the Premier League season, I believe. And it's come in terrible circumstances. A controller malfunction results in a Benjamin Mendy own goal. And we lose 1-0 to Everton. That is a game that I'll be forgetting quite quickly. Alright, so straight up, I'm going to go in for Mirko Scuffe. It's too big of a bargain not to even try. So 15.6 is the bottom of the range. I've lost my connection to the EA servers, which is great. We're playing career mode, not ultimate team. Let's see with how cheap we can get him. So 15.6 is the bottom of the range. If we get him for that much, I would be over the goddamn moon. My chief executive has played me. Thanks, man. So I'll probably go in for him in a few days' time again and just kind of offer up a little bit more, see how much we can get for him, or get him for, I should say. Unfortunately, Revan's talks have broken down. I just want to get rid of him. Transfer offer here from Espanyol for Areola. He's a man that wants to leave the club, but I do not want to sell him. He's too handy of a backup goalkeeper to let go. Another transfer offer for Dominic Revan. I'm going to accept that one again, but I'm not going to be holding my breath over it. Transfer offer for Tom Davies from AC Milan. I am going to be rejecting that offer as well. Again, a player that's been here since the early days. I thoroughly enjoy using him. He's just such a handy and versatile player, so I want to keep him around. So we're going to simulate this game here as we are away to Leicester. Having it as an away game is a little bit worrying, but I think with a full strength starting 11, we should be getting the result here. Come on, let's see if we can break. Yes, we do. Lozano puts us 1-0 up. We break the deadlock. Madison equalizes, though. Damn it, James. James Madison equalizes. It's 1-1 right now. Who's going to step up and be counted for their side? Hopefully it's a man in Aston Villa colours. Final few moments, though. Final 15. Let's not drop points. Someone. No, not for Leicester. Oh, Kelechi Iheanacho gets Leicester all 3 points. Bloody hell. We're going to try again here to go in for Mirko Scuffet. I'm going to probably say like 18 million? I just don't want them to walk out. I want to get a bargain, but I don't want them to walk out of the room. I'm going to say 18 million. Let's see what they say. Come on, don't get offended. Don't get offended. Don't get triggered. Oh my God. What's the point of going in for a guy on a bargain? Fuck off, Chelsea. Transfer offer for Francesco Ferrari. Look how much he's worth now. Atletico Madrid want our superstar player. Blocked. Forever blocked. This is just a little bit ridiculous, isn't it? His transfer talks break down again. Orlando City have come in for him. I'll keep accepting it. How long does he have in his contract? I want to check that out. I think it said 3 years there. Yeah, so he's got 3 more years in his contract. I don't want to release him, but he's annoying. So Jeremy Jellin, I'm going to straight up go for him because he's £4.2 million transfer release clause is just too good to pass up. So he's going to be a handy player to have in the club as well. Let's say 44. I don't want to overpay for him. And if we get him, that would be a fantastic backup option to have. So we have been matched up against Fleetwood Town for the next round of the FA Cup. Like I said, it's a tournament I want to go well in. So we're rocking a somewhat strong side. Hoping to get a pretty dominant result here. Calvert-Lewin and Pintor up front for the first time together. No big names in there for Fleetwood, although I do notice a Dempsey, but obviously not Clint Dempsey. We have taken the lead though. Ito put us 1-0 up in the 24th minute. Ferrari doubles our advantage in the 43rd. I'm hoping for a calm and professional win here. No injuries, no suspensions. Pintor makes it 3-0. If it stays like this and nothing else happens, I will be a happy, happy boy. And that is exactly what happens. 3-0 win over Fleetwood. Nice and calm and professional like we wanted. And we're into the next round of the FA Cup. And again, surprise, Revan's transfer talks have broken down. Once again, I'm going to go in for Marco Scuffet or Miko Scuffet. Let's say 20 million this time. Hopefully I don't walk out the goddamn room. Actually, I'll say 21. I want to bring him in. He'd be a great player to have into the club and we get him in a good fee, then I'm happy, but I don't want to overpay. 22 million pounds. Are they going to get offended again? Fuck off. All right, I'm done. I'm done with them. I am done. I am done with him. Scuffet's not coming. That's ridiculous. Another transfer offer for Dominic Revan. And again, I'll accept it. And again, not holding my breath. But we are going to get into our next game here as we travel away to Anfield to take on Liverpool. Also, I've rocked with Liverpool's alternate kit for the pure fact that the clashes are so hard with our away strip and their home. It's just a nightmare. It's a very cold winter's night here in Liverpool, in Merseyside. A little bit of snow, but we are hoping for no bullshit against us today. No controller malfunctions, I hope. And just a dominant performance here. Looking at the table, Liverpool down in 6th. We are once again tied with Arsenal at the top, but our goal difference keeps us top. And I did notice that we had 3 losses. So the Everton... No way, actually, we lost to Leicester, didn't we? So the Everton one was our second, and Leicester was our third. Looking at Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool side, Lloris Karius getting the nod in between the sticks. Bustos, Akanji, Diop and Robertson. So an interesting back line. Carlos Elena, Guendouzi, and Geiger. That's a very interesting midfield with Rafinha, Roberto Firmino, and Camacho up front. Who's on the bench? Keita, Werner, Bayer, and Allison. Our starting lineup for the most part is a very strong one. I have decided, however, to put Tom Davies into the midfield for this clash and bench De Jong, clearly for the pure reason that De Jong has not impressed me so far in the past few games, and Davies really steps up against Liverpool, it always seems like. Oh, what the fuck? I tried to meet that ball and I've just given it straight to Firmino, who's into the box here. Firmino smashes it home. Fucking hell! I've misjudged that bounce the ball, and Firmino has made it 1-0. He had a million miles on the ball there. Bloody hell, that's annoying. We're 1-0 down after 7 minutes. Defensively, I've had a shocker there. I tried to meet it with Militao. Completely lost the flight of the ball. And we're 1-0 down. That is the worst possible start. I am playing like absolute bollocks today. Corner here for Liverpool. They have been all over us so far in this start of this game. Bustos headed away from Kimpembe. Oh! That's actually worked out brilliantly. What a touch from Jesus. Gabby. Jesus. 1-1. Let's go. Incredible luck there. Jesus, the ball falls perfectly for him. And we're going to equalize here. A counter-attacking goal. But honestly, when I played that through ball, I was pressing B to make a tackle there. I was not pressing B to I was not trying to play it over the top through ball. I literally pressed B to make a tackle. And it's fallen perfectly for Jesus. The first touch of dreams. He slots it home, and all is right in the universe. It's a beautiful ball there. Rafinha. Mendy defending. Oh, he skinned us. Shoots. Save from Pickford. Good tackle there from Davies. Now we're through. Lozano. Dinking it over the top to Jesus, who's going to hit it back post. Oh, it's saved from Karius. It was Silva that played the ball across to Jesus. Starting to really find our groove in this one, though. Jesus going there to Silva. Silva to Hudson-Odoi. Just trying to be smart here. We're going to go. Jesus hits it, and it's 2-1. Let's go. Gabby Jesus picking up a brace. What's new? Yes, we have come from behind now. Picked up a brilliant goal. Great composure and a great finish from Jesus. Oh, shit. Firmino through. They hit that one and they put it wide. Here we go. Silva going over the top to Brandt. Please be onside. Julian Brandt. He is onside. It goes to Jesus, who bangs it off the crossbar. That probably would have finished it off, but it's still on. Lozano. Oh, corner. We have a corner here. Julian Brandt. 3 bars of power in to Militao. There it is. Eder Militao hanging on the ground, but we don't give a shit because we have just gone and made it a 2-goal advantage. Not sure what that celebration is, but the big Brazilian defender flying above the pack and making it 3-1 here. Beautiful stuff. Bustos on the attack here for Liverpool. We can't give them an opening back into this game. Guendouzi skinning past Brandt and almost firing Liverpool back into this one. I definitely overcommitted there with Brandt. I should have just jockeyed. That was a rocket of a finish. But lads, we are going to make a triple substitution here. Getting some fresh legs on and trying to secure the result. Free kick here. Not sure how many yards out we are. Actually, let me try Ferrari. I think he's got... Nah, still Jesus has better stats. Let's try laying it off here. Going to pass this one to Silva, who's going to hit it. Oh, and forces a good save out of Karius. We're going to get a corner from it, though. Lozano in. Calvert-Lewin. May. There it is. Lars Lucas May from centre defensive mid, picking up a very rare goal. Our 2 centre-backs, or 2 of our defenders, have fired us into the 3 points here. And what looked like was going to be a pretty terrible night at Anfield has resulted in a pretty big scoreline in our favour. Another goal off a corner. You love to see it. Look at that. Just tucks it in the bottom corner. Good stuff from Calvert-Lewin there. Jesus going through. Let's make it 5. We're going to play it early there to Silva, who gets in front, who goes to Ferrari, who gets us our 5th goal. Oh, sucked in Liverpool. What a goal that is. We're going to go and celebrate right in front of the Kop with Francesco Ferrari. This is a night to remember in Anfield. Francesco Ferrari firing home the 5th goal. Wow, that was beautifully worked. Just a beautiful pass there and a great finish as well. I think he might have hit that with the outside of his boot. Let's see. Slow it down. Yeah, outside of his boot. And we're going to go 5-1 up. And well, there it is, lads. A famous win here. We travel up to Anfield and end up collecting quite a satisfying 5-1 win over Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool. So lads, it might come as a bit of a surprise to you guys, but this is where I am going to end today's episode. We have 5 or 6 days remaining in this January transfer window. We have how much? We have £30 million to work with. Oh shit, Jelen. Okay, that throws a bit of a spanner in the works. I want to know from you guys, we have £30 million to work with. What do you want me to do in the final week of the transfer window? I want to make sure we use this money correctly. Of course, you've got to remember, we've gone in for a new centre-back who we haven't got. We've got a new striker. We're going to have Neymar next season. Do I go in for another backup centre-back? Let me know in the comment section down below. But if you enjoyed today's episode, make sure you leave a like on the video. Scorpion kick that subscribe button down below if you are new around here. I'll see you for the next one. It's been Jared HD here. I'm out. Peace.